Hi, my name is Joe Burnich with Big West Marketing, and what we do here is we empower small businesses to succeed online, and we do it by simplifying all this digital marketing stuff. In this specific video, what I want to do is talk about how to do marketing for a water damage restoration company. So we're talking about a specific type of company and how to do marketing. Now, at the end of this video, I'm going to make a special offer. So make sure you stay until the end, but let's get started right now. Okay, so let's talk about marketing. Marketing is important, of course, because we want to grow our business, we want to make more money, all that good stuff. But I got a quick story right now that I want to tell you before we jump into the meat, and I want to see if you relate to this, okay? So back when I had my service business, back in 2009 when I first started, I actually had somebody a few months after I started come up with a very similar business name, and it almost was like copying me. And I actually saw him on one of the industry forums kind of bragging about how he's going to copy me, put me out of business, this and that. So that's how it started out with this guy, this competitor of mine, local here in Missoula, Montana. All right. So and you know, kind of made me mad, whatever. But what happened later on was I started getting calls from people in town saying, "Hey, how come you're an hour late? How come you didn't show up yesterday? You know, how come you left my door open? How come you didn't do good work?" Like all this stuff. And it always came back to this guy. People were getting our business names confused, and they would get online and find me thinking I was this guy. Okay, so it really made me burn, and so he was really hurting my business. And then on top of that, one time, and he was always, you know, cheaper than me. He'd always undercut my jobs. He'd always try to be the cheapest guy in town. I know you guys can relate to this. I know you're listening to saying you got that same guy in your town that does the same thing. But to take it a step further, one time somebody accidentally wrote out a check to my business name. They wrote it out to him because they got us confused. He took a picture of that check, texted it over to me, and said, "Ha ha." Okay, so now, I mean, when I drive through town and I see the guy's van, my blood just boils. Like, I mean, I don't know if you can relate to this, but there's always that guy or some guys in town, those low ballers, those cheapskate undercutter guys, the bottom feeders out there that just do crap work and then take your jobs, okay? And you know it's bad for the industry, it's bad for your business, and it's just bad all around, all right? And you got them, okay? But you know they're getting work, and it just pisses you off. It burns you up. All right, so what I'm going to do is talk about what I did and what you can do to beat these guys so that you're getting the quality jobs, okay? And since they're bottom feeders, they're going to get the bottom feeder clients that you don't want. I'm going to tell you how I did it and how you can use marketing to do that. So I use digital marketing to do that. Specifically, Google is what I used. Okay, so I'm going to pull up this graphic here that I made, this cool little graphic called The Complete Solution, and it's all about the Google stuff that you can use. Now, I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, well, I've used Google before and it doesn't work, or it's too expensive, or it's hard to understand, you know, it's too technical." All this kind of stuff. So maybe you tried it in the past, or maybe you're doing it right now. It's not working as well as you think it should. Okay, and maybe it's just because you don't understand the big picture, the complete solution. So let me explain it to you real quick. Okay, so Google SEO, that's search engine optimization. That's like the map section. So somebody types in, you know, water damage, your city name, you come up in the map section. That's Google SEO. Okay, that's great. You can get a lot of work off that. Okay, we've been providing that service to clients for a long time, and I'm going to dig deep into that as well. So another thing over here, if you go down around the wheel, we're talking about Google AdWords. This is the pay-per-click stuff, and this is getting more and more important now that 50% of the people are clicking because of smartphones. Like, smartphones just show so many of the ads when people search for your business online. Okay, and then we're going to be talking about Google reviews. So getting the most 5-star reviews in your town can actually take this other stuff and boost it by like twice as much, 3 times as much. I've seen it. People get calls 5 times as much because they have that trust factor with reviews. Okay, so we're going to get into that, but what I really want to talk about is right here in the middle of this circle. You see that I'm talking about, I have a picture of a phone. So everything's dependent on on websites. All this stuff is dependent on websites, right? But I don't show a picture of a website in there. I show a picture of a mobile phone because 80%, and this number is going up. And I don't know if you guys knew this, but everybody these days is using their phone to find you. Okay? They're not using their desktop computer. I mean, it's like 80%, 20%, 90%, 10%, something like that. You probably already knew that. You're probably watching this video on your phone right now. Okay? So that being said, what we want to do is focus on a mobile website. And I'm not talking about a mobile-friendly website, okay? I'm not talking about making friends online. I'm talking about getting jobs. I'm talking about getting clients, building trust with clients using a phone, okay? Using a mobile, what's called a mobile-first website. So all these three things, if you try them and they're not working that well, it's probably because you have a website that doesn't convert. You don't have any big tap to call buttons. You don't have big tap to text buttons. You're not making it easy once they go from AdWords or SEO or read some reviews and go to look at your website. You're making it hard for them to even contact you. Okay, and this is very simple stuff that I'm going to show you. You don't need to be a computer whiz to understand the stuff that I'm going to show you. Okay, so that's it. That's the complete solution. You got all four of these things: SEO, AdWords, reviews, and then a mobile-first website. We're going to use this complete solution to get to put the competition where they belong, so you can be on top where you belong, because you're the best guy in town. If you're watching this and you're one of the bottom feeders, or you're one of the bait and switcher type guys that goes for the low ball and stuff like that, you're probably going to watch this and turn it right off. Okay? But if you're one of the quality guys in town, one of the quality water damage companies in town, this is going to make sense to you. Okay? And you're going to want to listen to what I have to say. So I've made 4 videos in addition to this one that are going to dig deep into each one of these 4 things. So we're going to have how to do SEO for water damage restoration. We're going to do how to do Google AdWords for water damage restoration, how to get Google reviews for water damage restoration, and then how to do a website for water damage restoration, specifically a mobile-first website. So I invite you guys to click down below or click on the link wherever you're watching this, on my website or on YouTube or whatever. Get over there and find those other 4 videos, watch them, understand the complete solution, and then contact us if you have any questions. Now, if you're a client of Big West Marketing, all of this is taken care of for you. We like to make this as simple as possible for our clients so you can focus on what you do best. Now, if you are not a client of Big West Marketing, right now we are offering a free consultation up to 30 minutes. That's normally a $97 value, so take advantage of this right now. Just call or click on the link to schedule a day and time that works best for you. So, if you're tired of being confused and overwhelmed, then contact us today. Someone from our office will show you step by step what you need to do to be successful online. If you are ready for a real solution, contact us today.